Alright, let's dive into the start of March, because let me tell you, it didn't go exactly as I planned. I had a vision of a slow, peaceful morning, you know, the kind where you sip coffee, read your Bible, and just soak in the quiet. But, of course, life had other ideas. What I thought was going to be a peaceful, reflective morning turned into a jam-packed day of running around. But in all the chaos, I found God's presence, and that's what I want to share with you today. First, the kids were headed off to a youth event 40 minutes away. And of course, that meant we had to get moving earlier than I wanted. There went my slow morning. But you know what? Sometimes our busy days have unexpected blessings. Watching the kids and their friends leave for the event, I thought, God, you're working in their lives. It was this little reminder that even in the rush, God is at work in the hearts of young people. After the drop-off, we went to the mall. Now, this wasn't part of my original plan, but hey, a little me time never hurt anyone. I grabbed a skirt and top, just to do something nice for myself in the middle of the madness. Sometimes, taking a moment to care for yourself helps you reset and recharge. We're allowed to do that, right? Especially when the world feels like it's pulling us in all directions. Later, we went to a housewarming party. Now, it wasn't bad, but I have to be real with you. It was an okay kind of evening. Even though I've known these people for 5 to 6 years, there's this feeling of being on the outside. They all speak the same language, and I don't. It's hard when you're physically present but emotionally distant, standing there, hearing jokes and stories you can't fully connect with. It's a weird feeling. Raj noticed it too. Turns out, they meet regularly, and somehow, we were never invited. That stings, you know? Here's the thing. I could have let that hurt stick with me. I could have let it spoil the evening, but instead, I remembered something powerful. God never excludes us. He's constantly inviting us into His love, grace, and His circle. When I was feeling like an outsider, I was reminded that I don't need to rely on these friends for validation. God doesn't leave us out. He's the one who welcomes us, always, no matter what. So, yeah, the start of March wasn't what I expected. There was the hurt of feeling excluded, but there was also space for reflection and a deeper understanding of God's love. He's always there, and He's always calling us to come closer to Him. And that, my friends, is the truth I'm holding on to. Even when we feel left out or unnoticed by the world, God never makes us feel like we don't belong. He's right there with us, and that's the real party. Have you ever felt like an outsider? Maybe in a social setting, or even in your own faith journey. I'd love to hear your stories in the comments. How has God shown you that you always belong with Him, even when the world says otherwise?